Thank you for joining. Sarah here with another story, and at the end of the story, a special offer. Have you ever done something so far outside your comfort zone that the whole world stopped and stared? It is May 20th, 1927, Roosevelt Field, Long Island, New York. The air is thick with morning mist. The runway is muddy and soft from recent rain. And a young man named Charles Lindbergh is sitting inside a plane called the Spirit of St. Louis, going over his checklist one last time. He is 25 years old. He is a male pilot from the American Midwest. He has never crossed an ocean. And in a few moments, he is going to attempt something that multiple experienced pilots before him have already tried and died doing. He has been awake for 23 hours already. He pushes the throttle forward anyway. He knows what is at stake. Back in 1919, a New York hotel owner named Raymond Ortega put up a $25,000 prize, roughly $430,000 in today's money, for the first pilot to fly nonstop between New York and Paris. For 8 years, no one has claimed it. The Atlantic Ocean is 3,600 miles of ice, fog, storms, and absolutely nothing to land on if something goes wrong. In the weeks before Lindbergh's attempt, two French aviators, Nungesser and Coley, took off from Paris, headed for New York. They are never seen again. Lindbergh knows this. He packs 5 sandwiches, a canteen of water, and a rubber raft for emergencies. He leaves the parachute behind to save weight. At 7:52 in the morning, the Spirit of St. Louis lumbers down the muddy runway, clears the telephone wires at the end by just 20 feet, and climbs into the gray May sky. For the next 33 hours and 30 minutes, Charles Lindbergh is completely alone above one of the most unforgiving stretches of water on Earth. He has no radio, no co-pilot, no autopilot. He flies through the dark, through fog so thick he cannot see his own wingtips, through sleet that coats the plane in ice. By hour 20, the sleep deprivation hits hard. He later writes that ghostly figures begin to appear around him in the cockpit. Friendly shapes, wisps of voices, keeping him company in the dark. He is not sure if they are hallucinations or something else entirely. He decides it does not matter. He keeps flying. Then, after 27 hours in the air, he sees the coast of Ireland below him. He is on course. He is going to make it. He lets out a sound he cannot quite describe. He eats half a sandwich to celebrate. At 10:22 in the evening on May 21st, the Spirit of St. Louis touches down at Le Bourget Airport outside Paris. Charles Lindbergh has been awake for 55 hours. What he does not expect is what is waiting for him. 100,000 people have come to the airport. They break through every barrier. They surge across the runway. They reach the plane before it even stops rolling. They pull him from the cockpit and carry him on their shoulders, cheering in a language he does not speak. For a moment so overwhelming, he later says he cannot fully remember it. In 33 hours and 30 minutes, a 25-year-old male pilot from Minnesota has become the most famous human being on Earth. And here's the part that stays with you. Lindbergh does not do this because he is certain he will succeed. He does it because he believes it is possible. There is a difference, and it is everything. Every single one of us has a moment like that waiting somewhere ahead. A runway we are not sure we can clear, a crossing we are not sure we can make, a dream that feels just slightly too large for the person we think we are. Lindbergh clears the telephone wires by 20 feet. 20 feet. Sometimes that is all the room you need. Here at History Sparks, we believe that courage shows up in the most ordinary-looking packages. A muddy runway, a bag of sandwiches, a young man who simply refuses to believe the crossing cannot be made. And that makes me want to ask you something today that I hope you will really sit with. Have you ever thought about writing down the crossings your own family has made? The moments where someone you love did something brave, something quiet, something no one else knows about? Because those stories are your family's Spirit of St. Louis. They deserve to fly. Every family has a Lindbergh in it somewhere, a person who did something that seemed impossible and just kept going anyway. And if that story is not written down, it disappears like a plane swallowed by fog over a dark ocean. Please, do not let that happen. If you have always wanted to write those stories but were not sure where to begin, Our completely free family story writing guide is right below this video. It is simple, warm, and will get you started today, not someday, today. And if History Sparks gave you something good today, hit that subscribe button and join our community. Every single day, we find a moment from history that connects to the life you are living right now. I will see you tomorrow, and we promise, no muddy runways. Well, maybe one muddy runway.